Good morning. Welcome back to the Lord of the Rings stream on Sunday. The last few days have been interesting, to say the least. I had a bout of, I suppose you could call it flu, over the last couple of days, which I've pretty much only got over last night. Excuse me, so adjust everything as per needed. Whilst that's going on, I will load up the plugins. I also had some issues with the Star Wars games, getting them to work properly. Both Knights of the Old Republic 1, 2 and The Force Unleashed all had issues that were getting worse. Not 100% sure if it's my system or if it was the game, or more than likely a combination of the two. Combine that with the problem with Fallout, things have to change just a little bit from the scheduled plan. Thursday is still going to be Star Wars Day, but I'm changing that to the Old Republic, not Knights of the Old Republic, the Old Republic, which is the MMO version of it. Fridays will still be Fallout Day, but instead of going for Fallout 1 and 2, I'm going to skip ahead to number 3, and then go New Vegas and then Fallout 4. After that, we'll see how it goes, but each of these games, excuse me, still got a bit of a tickly cough. Each of the games will be, I'm going to start a sentence again because I'm still a little bit tired. Mondays will still be Saints Row 4. Tuesdays, Star Trek Online. Wednesdays is The Witcher 3. I'm going to be giving that a go. It's not 100% perfect, but it's almost acceptable. Thursdays will be a Star Wars game, which is going to be the Old Republic. Friday will be Fallout. Saturday will be alternating between me having a day off and Star Trek Adventures, which the next one is coming up this Saturday, fingers crossed. And then Sundays will still be Lord of the Rings. So I'm trying to play a different game each day. Each day that I stream, I should say. But obviously, as the last few days have proven, if I can't even talk, then there won't be any streams. But first of all, I've cleared out some inventory. I've put some stuff into the bank. Let's see what the daily gifts are. And what's a large pile of silver scraps? Two large piles of silver scraps. Lovely, lovely jubbly. Right, well, just a very, very quick drink. I will be drinking a lot more than I normally do. I should do. My throat is very, very dry. But hey, I don't have a fever anymore, which is nice. Okay, I'm going to be following the Moria questline, Into the Fire. Right, so I have to go down to this area. And the Heart of Fire. I'm trying to remember where the Heart of Fire is. Right, first of all, let's focus on this one. So that's focus. Okay, so I'm going to go down to Flaming Deeps, which is that one, whose name I can't pronounce. Excuse me. Hopefully there won't be too much of a lag in here today. Hmm. Oh, is it? It's over there. They're pointing me getting a goat just to go literally over here. It'll buff up as well. So one of those. One of them. And let's go with light.
The shadow of Mordor will not long
Right, so
fill
I
the
can't
halls
go there
of Khazad-dûm.
directly. I'm going to have to go... Well, I'm going to have to go manually, aren't I? Okay. This is going to be fun. Lucky enough once I get there. I will be able to pick up the travel point. So I'm going to have to go south, and basically south, south, right. So I'm probably going to get lost. Really quickly see if I've got any experience buffs I can use. Oh, I do. I have one. Need to earn some more destiny points. I think I get whilst doing quests and achievements and stuff like that. Okay, so ooh, I missed. Oh, the tracking was a bit off. Oops. Right, so yeah, we go down here, follow that path around, get back on we go. If you ever come to Moria, don't be at all surprised if you get lost, because it's that kind of place. Now, dwarves have an almost innate sense of what's going on around them underground. How does one get down there? It's obviously, not being a dwarf, I don't have that ability. The thing about this area is you've got to keep track of not only where you're going on the horizontal, like that, but you've got to keep yourself aware of where things are vertically and vertically as well. It's very, very easy to just fall off of a ledge. But if I get rubber banding, give that a chance to update. Why is that? Okay. Right, that's a bit of a weird one. So no, I do have to go that way. Right. There's the doorway over there. See that? Yeah, it's loaded now. Very strange. Okay, so now I've got to get down there. Now sometimes it's easier to walk the first few times you go in an area rather than trying to mount it, because you have more control. Right, let's see if I follow that around. Down here, definitely a lot better to use the goat. Again, I'm going to be flicking between the two my current position on the map quite a lot. This is looking right. So actually, if I go this way, I might. Oh, hello. I'll accept that, but I will not work on it right now. So if I remove that one. Sod it, might as well do it whilst I'm here then. Get it over and done with. Okay. Right, let's have a quest gone. Let's remove that actually, because I want that to be. Yeah. I need some of these for the other quests anyway, so I might as well do it whilst I'm here. Ah, there's the old weapons I needed. Get in there. Hey. Nice easy quest there to hand in. And I get. Oh, blimey, I get. Ally. Excellent. I'm not a dwarf, you twit. I'm an elf. Now you think the lack of a beard and the fact that I've got pointy ears will be a giveaway. Try that again. So the next one is if I go south. Come on, get him. Oh, is that a name over there? I think I might have to get him. Come on. Yep. Very nice. It's slowly catching up with me. The on-screen prompts. So where's that next one? It's south. See if it was okay. No. Okay. There's a little snake. So there's going to be something down here.
Welcome to Khazad-dûm. Stay and speak with me a moment.
Not right now. Right. So that's that one done. Now I can start. Can I go sort of south and then that way? So look. Let's see. It's really itchy still. You died as you. Looks like I might be able to. Yes, certainly looking promising. Again, just check the. Yeah, I can. So if I can have the option to go south, I will. Oh, phew. Saw that bridge, it's like, no. Again. I'm feeling a lot better, thank you. I don't have a. Just kidding. I don't have a fever anymore, and talking doesn't feel like I've been gargling acid. And yeah, it's generally feeling better. It was I think it was one of those really intense 48-hour sort of flu-like things. It wasn't pleasant, and the cough medicine was well, that was interesting to say the least. That stuff, very potent. It's a good job I don't drive. I was bit out of it from it. Did its job though. Okay, so where am I now? I need to head south. Right. Question is, do I go down these steps? Yeah, this is looking familiar. I'm feeling like Gandalf. It's like, I have no memory of this place. Up. If it's contagious through the screen, then my bad. That's unfortunately like yesterday. I couldn't even go out because I was still sort of like wrapped up, and yeah, you wouldn't have wanted what I got. It was not something I would wish other people to get, but it wasn't bad. It was just, yeah, I think it was the coughing that annoyed me more than the fever. Ooh, I've got a sapphire. That means I can do the other thing at the dolphin view. Right, check again. Getting close. I'm trying to remember where the point is. It's coming down here somewhere. It's self-inflicted illness, shall we say? Oh, excuse me. Good cat is. Yeah, it's. I wasn't definitely first easiest way to say it was. It was one of the more interesting experiences taking that cough stuff, especially when I found out that there's a reason why they limit you to only having 4 doses of it a day. No. There. Getting there, getting there. Not there. Right, where's the... Oh, there it is. Oh, try that again. Yeah, I saw the video you posted. That was quite amusing. Right, so which way am I going to go now? So I need to go that way. So yes, it definitely had a bit more of oh wow. Yes. Oh, that sucks. How can I describe it? Okay, there's the goat.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
Grab the quest whilst I'm here. Yeah, excuse me. Stay hydrated, folks. Best stuff for you. Yeah. I try to get say both Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2 working while streaming. The strange thing is that on my system they work perfectly.
Oh, glorious day! We shall soon restore Moria.
As soon as I start to stream though, they have issues. Like, and you can only see those ones.
Stay a moment.
Those issues
we will need
from
your aid against the orcs of Moria. Many foul things dwell in the depths of the
like stream it
mountains.
from like the viewer's point of view.
I fear the orcs will be the least of our
It's very, very weird. Very, very weird. I don't know. I mean, when I was looking into it, and there's just so many issues people have had with the game, getting it to stream. It's ridiculous. Of course, I mean, I tested it on my machine, thinking, oh, it won't even work. Well, perfectly fine. In fact, actually, it worked really well on mine. But as anybody who's seen the stream will tell you, every so often it would just stop freezing. I'd have to recapture it. So I thought, okay, perhaps it's an issue with codes, you know, the original Knights of the Old Republic. I'll give the second one a try, see if that doesn't have the same issues. Nope, same issues. There is some suspicion that it's something to do with one of the stream overlays, so I disabled that. Nope, still had the same problem. Then I thought, well, okay, I will give the Force Unleashed a try. Very nice looking game. Supposed to be not too bad. Worth giving it a go. Couldn't even get it to work in windowed, and because I've only got one screen, I have to play the games in windowed mode. Like this one, for example, is I have the main screen on the left and the stream stuff on the right because I've got a nice wide screen. Downside is I have to play it in windowed, and I've got a feeling that's where the issues are. So until I can really seriously investigate into why this was happening, those older games I've had to put on the back burner for now. So that means Fallout 1, Fallout 2, Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2 have been postponed until the future, until I can get either a dual screen setup, which unfortunately was going to cost a fair bit of money, or I can find a patch or some way of fixing it. In the meantime, excuse me again, this is seriously stuff here. In the meantime, I have tried the original, the Knights of the Old Republic MMO, which from what tests I have done has worked. I've tried Fallout 3, that appears to be working, and I've tried a few others as well. So there are games I can be playing. It's just unfortunately I've had to change what those games are. And apart from that, everything else seems okay. Say that The Witcher 3 is functional. It's not brilliant, but you know oh yeah, there's plenty of Star Wars games to choose from. The only problem is whether or not they can work on stream. So, but the MMO version, like I say, I've got no problem playing that because I've pretty much completed it on in fact yes, on all the basic character classes. So I've unlocked those ones, and to be honest, it's a game I've been wanting to play again for a while anyway. So eventually, now I don't have an issue with it, and because I've unlocked a few things in the game as well, it'll make things a bit easier for me as well. So let's just remove that one. So I need to go this way. Yes. And it being an MMO and stuff like that as well, it has things like I can do, you know, stream days with people from chat, or if you set up a guild within the game as well, that can be done, because you can eventually get a guild ship of your own, and some of those is absolutely humongously ridiculously big. So it'll be kind of like what I'm doing for Lord of the Rings, you know, setting up a kinship and that kind of thing. So it'll be one of those sort of ones that I can see myself playing again for a while, especially with all the different characters out there. And then if I get fully bored with it, as has been pointed out in chat, there are plenty of Star Wars games out on the market for me to play. And without even meaning to, it's looking like MMOs are starting to become my speciality. I have no problems with. I just want a bit of variety as well. You know, I can't keep playing MMOs all the time, or I will end up getting bored of them. Don't mind me, I'm just going to steal your stuff here. Come on. But it's the housing system in the Star Wars one is pretty nice. I mean, I've got because I've got an old account with them. I've got the Nar Shaddaa Palace, and I've managed to unlock all the rooms for it as well, and the place is quite big, so there's always something to go back to and do, you know, have little things to collect and stuff like that. I do have only one problem though. It's trying to decide what character class to start off streaming with. That one. I'm probably going to go for Sniper, which is the Star Wars version. I suppose they could say like the Hunter, almost. And the whole point is they go around just shooting things from a distance. And where am I going? I need to go. Yeah, so I'm probably going to go with. Probably go with the Sniper, because I do like shooting things from a distance. But there is something to be said about being a Twi'lek Sith, going into battle with dual lightsabers and going completely bonkers on them at close range. So let's get one more. Oh, so I'm done. Yeah, sniper marksman, taking them out from a distance. It's always my motto. That's now got to defeat some Orkies. Oh dear, I have to go around killing Orkies, what a shame. Slaughter some Orkies, you say? One. There's two games. There's Knights of the Old Republic, which is the single player one, and the Old Republic, which is the MMO. The old Knights of the Old Republic, or KOTOR, is the one I was having issues with. That's the really old one. The Old Republic is a newer game. Excuse me, oh God, sorry, that is really irritating my nose right now. That's why I've been referred to as the MMO and the non-MMO version, because otherwise I get myself confused. Excuse me, I'm sorry about this. I would say you're probably Empire. Excuse me. That's what I am. This is weird. Although on my previous sort of playthrough of it, I had one of each character class, so I could unlock the abilities. Oh, Sith Inquisitor, Sorcerer, or the Assassin version. My first character on that was actually the it was a sorcerer-based Inquisitor, I think it was. I think I've still got him active. He was one of the only characters I didn't delete because I want to keep at least my original character on there. And he was the first one I took to. My original character was I forgot what I said then. A Inquisitor, but he was a sorcerer with lightning and stuff like that. Ooh, a loot box. Okay, we've got some ingredient stuff. Not bad at all. Yeah, he was spec'd out to be in lightning, so he could just go around zapping people. Yeah, it was. Oh, sorry, I am really sorry about this. It was probably the first character I got to what at the time was the end game. I won't say what the end game actually is in case anybody watches this and it spoils it for them. But basically, I played him to be. He started off as an evil person, but then he kind of not so much redeemed himself, but decided he grew bored of being evil. So he wasn't necessarily a good guy, but he went over to the. He was no longer evil. You know, he would. What's the word I'm looking for? He would. Basically, he would attack those who hurt him or his friends. More neutral. More sort of loot. Oh, this is something's really. I'm thinking this is worse than like cat heads. This is I think I left over from when I was ill. Something's really making my nose itch. Sorry, I'm going to have to pause the stream just for a minute because I need to go and blow my nose, and this is getting stupid. I should be back in a second. Right, I'm back. Let's try that again. That's cleared most of it off. I think it was when I was last I had the mad coughing fit a couple of days ago. I had a tiny bit of a nosebleed, not mega serious, but enough to basically just cause my nose to bleed a little bit. I think that's, I know I shouldn't be doing this, but I think that's what it is. It's just like the remnants of that. Where we'll go to now. Right, so I'll go back to 21st hall. Right, sod that, I'm not taking all the... God, so many of those weapons I've got to break down. Right, where's... Okay, turn that off first of all. Before I go and speak to that dwarf, what I need to do is break down these legendary items, because otherwise I'm going to run out of room. Is that the crafting hall? It is. Right. Oh, before I forget also as well, if you're on this server, Laurelian, and you're not in a kinship and you want to be in one, you are more than welcome to join. Let me just get it up on the screen. The Order of Tefwir Amzir. Basically, this is my no frills, no drama kinship. Just people who just want to hang out, chat, maybe do some kinship stuff together. You're not forced to, not obliged to. You know, there won't be a promotion based on that. Although, you know, if you do help other kinship members out as well, it will go in your favour. That kind of thing. So if ever I'm on, and I think you've got to get past the tutorial area for whatever your class and race is. Once you're past that, if I'm on, just send me an IM. It'll pop up on here, and as long as you're in chat or something, or I recognise you, then yeah, you can get in the kinship. It'll be that simple. If you have any alts, they'll automatically be allowed to join if you want them to. If not, yeah, it's all good. I think doesn't matter what low level, if you're low level or not, as long as you've got past the tutorial bit, because I can't invite you otherwise. That's it. But yeah, there's no level requirement, there's no race requirement, there's no class requirement. Just to say, you've just got to get past the tutorial bit. Right, brilliant. I look forward to it. So eventually we get like a kinship house as well, not one of the premium ones, one of the
It is said that Durin's bane dwells here, though we have not seen it.
Greetings, friend. Are you lost?
break all these down. Now items to be forged, good.
Dark things dwell now in Moria.
So then let's screw it, let's auto combine. Okay, it's tier 1 done. Tier 2. There's the tier 3s. Maybe tier 4s. Ooh. Still got tier 5s. No, I do not. Ooh. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Mm. evade rating. See what my evade rating is. Parry, evade. That's the same as that one. Right, won't worry about that. See, that's already cleared off some room. Let's go and speak to this merchant person over here, and then we'll continue with the questions. I've got to stop doing that.
The merchant hulls of Khazad-dûm lie in darkness now.
Well, that's nice. Again, I'm going to clear out all these. I don't really need them. Get even more space. Brilliant. Oh, I see. Right, it's for crafting. Right, didn't realise it. Ah, see, that's going to be like an ongoing one, right? Okay. Yeah, because the other one's in the Great Delving, so it's like 1, 2, 3 there, 4 there. 7. Oh, 1. Okay, let's have a look. Take this off just for the moment. I just want to make this to focus. Whilst I'm yeah, apparently there's one not far from here. So he's going to be, where is it? It's going to be up here somewhere. I see, so I have to go up that way and then have a poke around there. Okay, easy enough. It's probably going to be in that collapsed chamber. Yeah, looking at it, I'd be very surprised if it isn't. Okay, looks like I'm wrong. I am surprised. Okay. I won't faff around with this for too long. It might be one as much as I have to go. Yeah, I have to sort of go that way, follow it around and go backwards. Okay. I can do off stream if need be. Set that as the focus. Unless of course I need to do that one to get it. Actually no, this is the chapter 5. Looks like I have to do that one. Okay, fair enough then. God, dear. Around
My dwarves will begin assembling the barricades. My nephew wanted to speak with you
Hello,
about
Bori.
something. My father showed me the Book of Mazarbul, and I saw something interesting.
Right, I've got to go and memorise the rune plaques, have I? Alright, and this needs to be reforged. Right, back to the crafting hall. Lazy dwarves. There's number 6 that needs to be crafted. Alright. Okay, no problem. Fruit chopping is important, but thank you for turning up anyway. As I've said before, people never have to apologise if they have to go.
Greetings, friend. Are you lost?
Bye bye. Well, yeah, I kind of am lost really because I don't know what. Ooh, Heartseek or Revenge? Let's go with ranged. Sounds good. And that, always put it in the DPS. 62, 56. That's the axe, isn't it? So if I crank that up, there we go. Desperate Flight, now every 20 minutes. Which may not sound much, but it was like half an hour before. Actually, no, screw it. Screw it. Let's do this old one first, because otherwise it's going to be sitting in the quest log for absolutely ages. Right. So I'm going to go south and then that way. Okay. So, whatever it is that's causing my nose itch is really needed to stop. Right, now please. Right, so he's there. That's the other side. So no Moria, it could be anywhere. So we'll put floating names back on, that'll make it easier. A bit more laggy, but easier to see what's going on where. So he's probably going to be around here. The question is what? Definitely something's. Ah, there it is. There's one pile of old weapons. There's 4 of them. So if I go, yeah, I'm going to go that way. Ah, damn. Lag. Okay, that was definitely laggy. Not sure what caused that. Slaughter everything in my path. So that's like. Then there'd be those 3. Yeah, so I've got to go this way anyway. Okay. Now to remember to get that way. This is like the bit. This is just literally the bit before. You know, in the, like the Fellowship when they're running away from the Balrog, and he's chasing them down like this the hallway and things like that. And you've got those big pillars. This is that section because right up at the other end, that's the bridge. The bridge where, you know, they Gandalf and the Balrog had their rumble. I shouldn't keep calling him the Balrog. He's a Balrog. Which, if you think about it, is quite a terrifying thought. That there's multiple of them. Well, there was. Ooh, you chimp. So yeah, I've got to go. Yeah, take the long way round. Then I can take a shortcut back to the 21st hall. Go to the Durin's Threshold. Get those other 2 bits for scavenging. few bits, few bits for the scavenging quest. Then I'll head back and do wherever chapter 4 is, wherever that one is. Hear the music. So I think I've got to go this way. Yeah, I've got to go somehow. I think it's over this bridge. I think. So whilst here, I have to go and see the bridge. Oh yeah, that's why I've got to go. It's up that path. But I've got to go see it. It's not that impressive, but it's the crack's edge. You can easily imagine the big demon of shadow and fire himself steaming down here, chasing after the Fellowship. So yeah, that's as close as I dare get for now. No, that's not where I want to go. I want to go this way. If you go over that bridge, short distance away, until you get to Lorien. It's like literally, well, the area just before Lothlorien. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Shh. Right, let's kill some Orgies. Why? Why not? Apart from experience, obviously. I think I have to go to the left. Just follow this path around. It should take me to where I need to go. Yeah, because it's the other side of the blockage. Saying you can regenerate or heal. Makes them a little bit tougher. Let's go with some night oils. How dare you? How very dare you? This is where I'm going to hunt now for the item I'm looking for. Pretty much want to keep him east as much as possible. Can't go north, so I'll have to go south a little bit. Again, just follow the path round. Assaulting the entire goblin population of Moria, as is my duty. Probably have to go up those stairs. Take a little moment to pause. Get my focus back. Getting the clear out of the inventory. think what I'll probably do at some point is add some more shared inventory space to the vault as well. So I've got more room to put stuff that I'm not using. I'm running out of room, and I've got 260 slots in there already, and I'm on like 257, I think. How much further is this to go? Oh, right, fair distance. I mean, the question does become, what is an orc doing with these? And I can understand like these things like trinkets, because you're handing them back in. They're like the equivalent of, you know, like the dog tags and things like that. And I've just levelled, which is nice. Called by the Golden Host. Oh, so I can now, if I want to, I'm not going to, but I can now do the Mirkwood stuff. Ooh. Okay. So I've got to do the... I've got to get into the Lorien first of all. Because if you try and get into Lothlorien and you don't have the right standing, they'll destroy you. They have no qualms about it. Even me, an elf who technically came from there. Well, in the RP I'm saying that's where he came from. Get in there. Some weird beasties here. Barlin's camp. I think I can easily help clear up this mess. Focus abilities. And what was this? Okay, no, move that from the tracker for now. Nice. Oh. I'm going to come back to those. Maybe. I'll say it's my main focus is the epic questline. Getting close. Well, this is what happens when you try and mess with me. Pop up here and say hello. Almost getting it. One thing that's very important to do is you can do it the old grindy way, like I did on one of my old characters, but you need to get to a certain level of reputation with the Lothlorien people, and you can do that by following the epic questline, which when Lothlorien first came out that wasn't in place, or I wasn't able to do, I can never remember. Or you can take it the long grindy way. I did it the grindy way. Then I found out about the quest. Hello. I was reading up on the legendary items as well, and apparently the best point to break them down is when they hit level 31. That seems to be the most optimum way of doing it. So if I head back to the 31st hall, 21st hall even, then I go to the Great Delving, which is the Delving View. I can get that one, and that one, possibly that one. Oh, there we go. I need to turn that off when I come to the 21st hall.
These halls will be great once more.
3 more piles to find. Keep pressing the wrong one. Ah, yeah, because these ones cost 2 points, that's why. Whilst I'm here, one of them...
Welcome! You have come at a
No,
most
that's not it.
fortuitous time.
Library?
Greetings, traveler. Will you stay a moment?
Do I have an infused adamant? I do not. Oh, damn, I need that for... Okay. Well, I don't need it, it's just it's nice. So, let's head... north, do it that way. First of all, just going to check to see if I've got anything I can purchase from these dwarves.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
I've got all the ones I want from that.
The lords of Moria have returned.
Only kindred standing, right? Kindred standing. For some reason I thought it was one I had. No, so we better get down here now. I think he's this way. Oh, no, I've done it again, I've gone the wrong way. Oh, I've gone the right way. Lovely. Makes things so much easier. So now if I head north... So I need to go down there. Easy way to get down there. Not going to be to jump because that will make me go splat. Seriously, my melee skills are crap. But I'm a hunter, so I can't have it both ways. I can't be a world expert on, you know, range combat and hand to hand at the same time. Just trying to figure out how to get down there. Ooh, wood. Now, I have to go north and then east over that bridge. Right? So it's going to be over there, isn't it? Let's have some orcs and goblins. Because I can. Ah, there it is. Get the overseers as well, just because I can. Like when I first came in this area, they were all swarming me, attacking me, thinking they could, you know, make my life a living hell. Now, I am the master. Let's got one more to get. And the nearest one is going to be... Okay, so I might have to go north and then west. Right, let's see. I've got to do this quest anyway for part of the epic quest line, so which path will I go around? This way, okay. If I head in this direction, then I might have to go north a little bit actually. See how close I can get to it. Some of these places I can jump across. Like here. No, I don't like jumping here. Right. Oh, there they are. So I have to go follow that path around to get to those weapons over there. Okay. It's doable. Or I could just go in this way. As I said before, never rely on me for navigation. I would get you lost. Strange place for there to be a pile of old weapons, but Raffi is in the way of smiths, silver-tined loads, so I have to go back to the Dolphin. Let's take the long route round. Longish. 21st Hall, Dolphin View, silver-tined loads. Yeah, Mori is definitely a place where you want to be friends with a hunter or a warden.
May
Some of the
Dorian
wardens
return soon to his halls.
got Dolphin View. Yeah, because wardens, although they don't have the same range as hunters do when it comes to the shortcuts and the teleports like that, they have some that take it up to the major ones, like I think Bree, possibly Rivendell, a few other places as well, whereas the hunter is more of a specialist. I mean, granted, at one point they were practically just considered to be a free taxi service. Hunters did suck for quite a while. Now, not so much. I mean, they're not the highest DPS by any means, but they're not as bad as they used to be. Granted, I've not played much of the other character classes to really form an opinion of them, but I do like being a hunter. Right, so I need to go this way. Then I think I head this way, on this side. Strange way I've got to go all this way back to him, but never mind. How do I get back down there? Oh, he's in one of those bits, isn't he? Excuse me. Yeah, he's in one of those rooms, so sort of that giant pit. Oh, don't do this.
I am not sure Khazad-dûm can be restored. The orcs have surely ruined it.
It's another quest, okay.
If we drive the orcs from Khazad-dûm, will it be enough?
Get the scout. You don't like the light, do ya? In fact, let's switch to light, as I don't like it so much. From where you get to that, oh, the pit's over there, isn't it? Okay. Get around there again. Oh yeah, I've got to go around a long way. Because all the rubble and things that fall in earth. What's that? Oh, it's a deep claw. All these creatures are carrying legendary items. Like, how many legendary... Can they really be said to be legendary items if, like, every other creature's carrying one of them? I might do this one whilst I'm here. But you know, if you're following the quests in a more logical fashion than I am, you'd be doing them in the order you encounter them. Let's see. All these ones I've just met. That's crazy. So I think the first dude is somewhere in the first room, or there is the chamber near the first room. So I'll give that a look first. This one. Way of Smiths. I think he's in the Way of Smiths. Might as well do this one whilst I'm here. Not like it'll take long. Ah, he's the Way of Smiths. Oh, I missed one. I don't have to worry about too much about that. Probably right up the top somewhere. Where's the door? Where's the door? Where's the door gone again? Right up the top here, isn't it? Right, try and find that waffy. I think he's in here. I think this is the spot. There's obviously the dwarves here. Yeah, where are the smiths? Where are the smiths? So he's in here, but try and remember where. I think it's in the main smithing chamber. The Heart of Fire. Where? No, that's not him. That's not him, so it must be this one over here. Yeah, there he is. Little glowy indicator. And you still haven't moved, you lazy dwarf.
Orcs of Moria have much to account for.
Right. So that's that one done. Now I've got to head back to the waterworks, which is not in here. So I think the waterworks. Sorry, let's go back to the 21st hall. I'm pretty sure it's directly south, but how far south? So I'll go to Silvertine Loads, then to the waterworks. I need to head to the rotting cellar. Ooh, lovely. Can I take a fast?
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
Cannot. So if I go that way via the Dolphin View, should then be able to go to the waterworks. Yeah, there's the thingies I've got to find. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. There's the
May Durin return soon to his halls.
Alright, so I can't go that way. I have to go to Deep Descent. Alright. Some of you have to go in a specific order, you can't go directly. It's a bit strange, but sometimes it's just the way they want to do it. It's a nice hammer, actually. Let's see on here. Rotting cellar.
The shadow of Mordor
Rotting
will
cellar.
not long fill the halls
Let's
of
see where
Khazad-dûm.
this takes me. So let's go down here. Usual places, down that path. As I expected. Does it go left or right? So again, standard way into Silvertine Loads. I can just head in. Yeah, it's what I mean by the map not always matching up, because like, there's no. That's like it doesn't match up properly with reality. But I've sort of justified it in my head that obviously the maps were written a few years ago, and they haven't updated all of them. They've only updated certain areas. So like this is mostly intact. There's a okay, we're not going to bother with that bit because we don't need to. So let's follow the train track, white cart track, whatever you want to call it. last glowy crystal. Is there? I thought it was way up here. Couldn't remember the exact path I would have to take. Easy enough to do. Right, whilst that's there, I'm gonna see if I can clear out any of my tasks. Oh, I see. Right. Okay. So I was looking at what the different items are. So many quests here. Oh, I have to go back to this one anyway. Almost there. If I go, basically, if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I follow it pretty much clockwise around as much as I can, maybe try and pick up that stable point whilst I'm here. So at least I've got it. Right. So first we'll see if I can hand these quests in. That's that one done.
The House of Durin will live forever. Perhaps soon we will toast our victory against the Orcs of Moria.
I don't know. Perhaps we're right. My person was going to go and kill. Well, not kill, but just do this quest. Assuming I don't fall down there, obviously. I wonder. I cannot. There's a toad. I need to get one of them anyway. One. Two deep toads. One broken leg. So where have I got to go? I've got to go this way. Right, so it's not always obvious exactly where you got to go. I think of those indicators as the rough general area. No, toad. Nice. Ooh, hello, what the hell are those? Ooh, is that some kind of infect? Ooh. Some kind of infected orc. I'm gonna burn these. Right, so where's this first room plaque? It's gonna be around here somewhere, but it's gonna be like right in the middle of their like nest or something. Yep. Oh, there it is. See, it's sticking out the water there. In the meantime, I will use one of my hope tokens. So the next one is going to be, let's try this way. Statue torso piece. What if? Probably for a quest. Okay. Alright, so I can't go this way. But I could go out and go round. Yeah. And this, so I can go this way. I might be able to. I might not. Oh, worth a shot. I wonder. So I've just seen if I could use multiple versions of those rep items. Yes, increase that. Oh, actually 25%, yeah, that'd be nice. Anything that uses focus, most of the skills on this quick bar setup I'm using do. Okay, yeah, got to be getting close now. Massive. I mean, seriously, size. You think on the map? Oh no, it's not that big. No, the base is huge. It's dark. It's dingy. It's wet. It's full of horrible, yucky things. Two plaques done. Look at that one that's up. I think it's up there. I think. If I'm reading this map right. Or at least in this general direction. So it does make you laugh how the dwarves built this place. And I mean, granted, they've got a long lifespan compared to like humanity and things like that, but it's the sheer size of this. Allowing for the, some of these ones are probably like natural caverns that they just came along and used for themselves, but still. Right, so yeah, it's going to be. I've got to sort of follow the path up and go up around there. And another deep toad. Yeah, the way I'm curving up around here does make me think it's going to be up there. Oh, there's a spider. Right. Salamander. Die. Ah, there's the plaque. There. So next I'm going to have to go, so I want to pick up that travel point anyway. I need to go that way. Okay. So I'm pretty much just going to head west now. Spooky music. Yes, good, let's go. So Clover, you're going to get your feet wet. Stinky wet goat, you. Right. So yeah, let's sort of go up that way. Just pretty much just keep heading west. And up down we go. So yeah. Should I hit that waterworks type thing? Go that way, yeah. Slaughtering as I go. No. Ooh, bloody hell. Yeah. Okay, now you're lying because it's like you're not sending me back that way because I need to go that way. It's to sort of angle myself. Okay, let's just get this toad as well. Oh, hello. What's all that? Okay. Alright, so you can just keep heading west. Shooting sideways, which is some serious mad skills there. Okay. So it can't go that way. So alright. So I have to go sort of north then. Shooting through rocks. Good as I can. Those little bastards. Okay. We're going to pick up that horse point. It really is be interesting to see what's there. Oh, it's going to be up there, isn't it? Okay. Then I can come back up here, follow that path around, that'll take me to the other two plaques. If I am reading that right. If I'm not, well, cross that bridge when we come to it. All the way over here, get the stable master. This I think is one of the...
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
what you call it, raid areas. It's probably the best way to describe it. So the next one is, yeah, if I go north and then sort of east. I'll have to get this stuff here first. Sorting, so I go... Well, shame there's no achievement for these ones, or deed. Still, I can get loot. It's definitely something I like about this game. I can just play it. It's not too stressful. Just nice and, for the most part, relaxing. There, actually. So I'm not as talkative as I normally am, but so my throat is still a little bit sore from last week. I'm sort of resting it a little bit. The last thing I want to do is just trigger off another coughing fit. So let's go this way. I think it's up here. So where's the next? Oh, it's south of here. Can I get up there? I cannot. See if I can go. I might have to go the long way around. try around this side. Soon find out. Yeah, because it's not allowing me to jump there. Bit annoying. Even though I could have easily squeezed my body past that. Oh look, invisible walls. There's the other one. I've got one more to do. Which is that one. Then I'll just head east, handing those two quests. So the question is, where's the next part? I think it's going to be over there. Right, let's say it's north. Where? Probably up those stairs. Never in. Nice. And we have full flake as well. Ooh. Very handy if you're making legendary items. Right behind. Oh, two of them. Well, I think they're called ambushing. Ambushing? Ambushing. Glass spiders, but that's beside the point. Ambushing, that's a weird word to say. Ambushing. Ambushing. That's going to be up there. Rear mirror. Probably a quest associated with that. Might as well just click on it just for life. Can I go that way? Let's find out. I cannot. Now defeat creatures in the waterworks. Ignoring the fact that I've just destroyed half of the population. Right. You want me to do this? Excuse me. Let's do this. One. There's a few. Right. Now when I killed him, there's no one to be found. You'll do. And you. And you. Want to use? Definitely one of you. more to go. 3. 2. 1. Still going to kill the rest of them, just on principle now. Focus. How to get back up there? There's the steps, so I have to go to where that little light is in the archway. Or should I tell her I've got to go and speak to these dudes first, and then I'll go to borrow you back in the 21st hall. Free quest, a free quest. Might as well hand them in. Especially as I'm getting close to the... In fact, what I'll do is I'll drop these tasks because they're getting a bit... For the moment, I won't pick up any more tasks in Moria. Gives me a bit more room to work with. These in. Back to 21st hall. Turn the names off. Let it go lag central when I get there.
Azog's folk have not yet fully repaid for their crimes against us.
And another cut to hand in.
The Lords of Moria have returned. The House of Durin will live forever!
Back to 21st hall. 1 second, just gonna check something. So, stick my finger on my nose there. So, still a bit tired, and had to check something on the OBS. Right. Right, done your bloody thing for you.
I think this is the one, my friend. We are close to victory. I can sense it.
Ooh, that's a nice bit of armour. It's a very nice bit of armour, actually. Yeah, I'll take that. Right. You need some help?
I need your help, my
I'm
friend.
your elf.
In the flooded depths of Moria was a great axe Ziegelberg lost. Few have ever tried to find it, and fewer ever return from their quests. Who now remains to challenge the shadows that linger in the dark halls of the deep places?
Care path. That I can do. Right, go this way. Okay, not here then. Where the flip have I got to go? Yes, it's here. Clear a path through the flooded tunnels, yeah. Okay. How the heck do I get? Guess I've got to do something to that dwarf, and I'll run off too quick. Right, let's go and check the dwarf. Probably what's happened. I've probably got to get a bit ahead of myself. I've done something and he's... Yeah, he's probably still waiting for me. Right. Okay, right. Right, okay. This is annoying. Let's make sure I've not missed anything down. I did. I'm an idiot. There we go. Because I had names turned off, that's why. Focus. so I've got to kill those ones as well. Right, fun. That's one item ready to be reforged. Just follow the path, I say the path, the wall round, and just activate any of those items. And on the way, it's not a perfect system, but as a friend of mine, they work. Don't claim to be perfect. Bastard. Okay, so which one of this is going to open? It's this one. Slaughter everything in here, go back out, do the next part. Or just attempt to, see when I don't get lost. Okay, so there's nothing in there. Can't go any further that way. That one's been activated, so here. This looks... I think it's safe to say this area is... let's just check. There is something, it's over there. Probably going to have to do something with the dwarf later. Or that. Where's Rumbling now? Apart from him. He's about to die. Just try hitting that wheel. Nope, okay, so let's go back to that passageway I was in before. See what's opened up around here. Get those toady. Ooh, got a few toads in there. Won't be much longer. I keep misreading their names as guardian toads. Nothing croaking. Oh, something's poisoned me. Shiny happy world. That's kind of how I felt the other day on that medicine. I had to take from a cough. It made things all floaty and fuzzy. Oh, there's a matriarch I've got to fight. Lovely. We'll fight the mummy toad. And there she is. Big toad. Well, lucky enough, this fellowship inspiration buff should help. There's no way to take one normally without that buff. I would be destroyed by now. The elf pate. Right. See if there's anything more around in this chamber before I leave. Probably is. Go any further this way? No, I cannot. Anything this way? Nope. See this way. Okay. Okay. Slaughter time. It would have been nice to have that dwarf helping me, rather than him just standing back and doing nothing. I've got a deed. Bug crusher. Oh, before I could read what that was. Probably means like he gave a bonus or something. Get that weird as well. The size of this map is massive. See the Zivik down. Go up that way? No. Okay, so. Oh, lordy. No. Like two of them? That's a bit unfair for them. Yeah. Progress along the path. Dum dum dum. That's a charge. Yeah. This is definitely one where I think a second person will be helpful. But then I'd lose the inspiration, but so you can't have both. So let's have a Feast of Rohan. Out of combat. Proves I'm heading in the right direction. Right. I'm only about halfway through. That's just an epic quest that needs to be done. There's going to be a big ass spider going to fight at some point in here. That you can guarantee. If I'm wrong, I'll be happy. Just for a laugh. level up. There's the biggie. There's Mummy. Oh, I got Slayer, Tome of Agility. Oh, we got rank 5. Nice. To keep that. Very handy for a hunter. No, you have to do the books in order, but still. Maybe I can check to see what's like on the auction house. Oh, finally you turn up. Lazy little shite. I just spot. Almost there, looks of it. Let's clear the path. Rowan, finally. I've got to fight the Watcher. Oh, friggin' great.
Beware!
I have to fight the chuffing Watcher. Still, last time. Last time it ran off. Obviously this is where it ran off to. And if you're familiar with the lore, this is the thing that grabs the grabbed Frodo outside the Gate of Moria when Gandalf did the melon thing to get the door open. Oh, look at that. It's not exactly a nice... It's Cthulhu. I'm fighting Cthulhu. Right, let's give you some fire. See how you like that. I'll zoom out a little bit so you can see it a bit better. Cannot. Something's going to happen. Know it. Oh, he's going to try and grab me, or... Oh. You ran off again.
I need your help, my friend.
Through the heroic efforts of the heroes of Eriador, Broin is brought out alive from the flooded depths of Moria. From the mists of legend, he brings with him the mithril axe Ziegelberg. Will the axe be enough to sway the balance of power in Moria? Or have the dwarves already suffered too many losses?
So we'll find out. I've got loads of crap I need to sell as well here.
We are heroes, my friend.
Yay! I'm gonna go with. See, that gives me. I'm gonna lose a fair bit of agility for that. That's the one I want.
Broin is resting in the peaceful path, recovering from his injuries.
Dr. Breen. He is in the peaceful path, which is there. So I need to go to the stone hall and then that way. Okay. And first of all, let's do these first. Get them out of the way. So also got to go and get that item reforged. So might as well do that whilst I'm in the 21st hall. I need one more point to get that focus bow critical. Yeah, it's definitely going to be where my main, if you pardon the pun, focus will be for my legendary item. Will be the focus and the induction.
Once there was trade between the dwarves of
Best the
Moria and
inductions
the
are the ones
elves.
that generate focus, and the focus ones are the ones that spend focus. Essentially. It's not exactly like that, but it's close enough. Sell this. Sell the crap I don't need. Do I need to get rid of that? I'll get that for now. So keep that. Really do need that extra room in my inventory. Yes, even that makes a hell of a difference. So I'll quickly go and reforge this. Oh, no, nothing's level 31 yet.
Greetings, friend. Are you lost?
Quite often. Nice and easy. I have to go this way. Then I have to go north, I think. exactly where do I have to go. Now I know there's some quests I have to pick up. I know there's some quests I can pick up around here. No. So I might as well go and get those now. So I've got extra things to do whilst I'm doing the epics.
I doubt that Lord Balin still lives. We can only hope that Durin's Bane sleeps deeply. Stand and speak with me. The fate of Khazad-dûm hangs in the balance.
Many foul things dwell in the depths of the mountains. I fear the orcs will be the least of our troubles. If we drive the orcs from Khazad-dûm, will it be enough?
It's locked in place. I shouldn't have. No. So I need to follow that path. And then, yeah, go north a little bit. Brolin's just sitting there chilling. Fair enough. Strange place to do it, but I'm not a dwarf. Which is, how does one get there? Ah, yeah, I got to go up and then that way. Okay. Ooh. So, what was that? Morval Slayer. Ugh. Does not sound jolly. And I'll just drop down there, I didn't need to. Right, so he's up there. Okay, where is he? Oh, I see. Now I see where he is. He'd be in that little room there. Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, I'm looking for Brolin. Oh, there he is. Never mind. Brolin.
I have had enough of adventure, my friend. Would that I had never come here.
Fair enough.
Tell Bori not to wield Zigilberg. I fear the axe may be cursed.
Cursed, you see. Okay. Where's Bori? So I'll go back to the 21st hall again. Yeah, they do like sending me back there, don't they? Even though this place is so dark, I mean, compared to, well, when we get to Lothlórien, you'll see the difference between the two. It's just such a contrast.
Broin worries for nothing.
Right.
Zigilberg is a fine weapon and will serve us well.
So I've got to locate and talk to Glumnir in Nudmilek, which is, I think, south of here. Ish. South-ish of here. Okay, easy enough to get to. This way. Yeah. If I go there, there, there. And it's because there is a way I can drop down there without being hurt. Today's not that day. However, my goat, not happy. Let's try that again. Oop, hello, hello. Wrong one. Okay, so where is he? He is... Oh, he's going to send me to the Foundations of Stone. I know it. So, and if you don't know, the Foundations of Stone is, although it looks like it's directly south when you look at this map, it is in fact underneath this sort of area here. And this spot is the bridge. See, you can see it. This is the bridge fragment from here, and this is where Gandalf and the Balrog fell as they were having their fight, and they sort of fought their way up along here. I think it was up along, possibly along here, to eventually they ended up here, and that's where Durin's Bane expired and Gandalf got reborn. And yes, you can see the corpse of the Balrog, but you don't want to get too close to it. So there's like a sort of like corruption and nastiness to it, so it's, yeah, you don't want to get too close to it. You can see it by all means, but you know, don't get too close. Second hall. See, this used to confuse me the first time I came here, because I thought this isn't the second hall, but remember, that's the first hall, second hall. Now I was looking at it the wrong way. I mean, technically, that's the first entrance of Moria, or at least the first area they claimed when they were forging the area. So I'm going to head that way. I will stay off my goat for now, but in the meantime what I will do is one of those and one of those, and now I'll save that's when I do a deed day, or Slayer day, what you want to call it. Ooh, what's over there? Yeah. Oh, I've just been gooped on. Yeah, lovely. Right, let's get close. It's probably going to be down this way. Make sure there's nothing.
These halls will be great once more.
Right. So, as I suspected, he's sending me in the general direction of the Foundations of Stone. Not exactly towards it, but okay, so I need to defeat the flank defender. Right, so they're going to be around here. Bodyguard, right, okay, so that means they're going to be humanoids. So if I track them, it gives me a rough idea where they are. Right, he's down there. Right, okay. Sigilfraka. I apologise to anyone who knows how to pronounce the names, but I don't. Mazog's new ally. Who's Mazog's new ally? This is Sauron. Or Saruman, I should say. Yeah, but it's Saruman. Pulpums. Got to defeat the Pulpums. It's a strange name. See if there's any nearby. Okay. So there probably is some around here. Oh, there you go. There's another one. Come on. Oh yeah. Out of focus. Dirt. Yeah, I think I'm going to set up one of these bars to make it easier for me to play. I'll call it like a focus builder bar or something. In fact, let's see if I can do that now. No, I will. No, I don't want to mess around now. Focus. What does that mean? Oh, he can heal himself or others, right? Two more of those foe slabs. Where's another one? There's got to be another one around here somewhere. Okay, so it's getting distracted to see if the foe slayers are around. Oh, should be one up here. Focus. Ooh. Elements. I mean, I can do that. Go back to Dwarf. Oh, I have to kill these guys. Just follow the empty path. Easy to see what I've killed in. Another one. It's starting to respawn now. Which way did I go? I went... Ah crap, I can't remember which way I went. Try this way. This looks familiar. Back across this, yes. Now I've orientated myself. Back across this bridge. Go and find that dwarf. It's coming up to almost 3 hours. I think I might end it a little bit earlier today than I normally would do because I'm still feeling a bit rough compared to how I normally am. Although I can talk fine, I'm feeling a lot more tired than I normally would do by now, so see what this
We have
takes me.
seen naught of Durin's bane. Be wary if you journey into Moria.
Get out the coffers. So we'll find 6 of these. Yeah, oh, yeah, I think when it comes up to about 3 hours, so it's about 20 minutes or so. And then that'll be a nice point to have a break then for the day. Well, good afternoon. Yeah, I was just saying that it's I'm only going on for about another sort of 20 minutes or so because been on for almost 3 hours then, and I'm still a little bit rough after the last few days, but yeah, can't be helped. Still if it's 60. Slowly working my way through Moria. And you missed me fight the Watcher for a second time. Third time. Still, I'll go over some not so much good news, bad news, more sort of a change of plan kind of good news. I managed to get the MMO version of the Old Republic working because I was having trouble accessing my accounts. That's been sorted. So Thursdays is now changing to that game. Friday is still going to be a Fallout day, but I'm skipping ahead to Fallout 3 rather than going through Fallout 1 and 2 because of, again, I think it's because they're the really old games. They're having trouble with having both streaming in a window and playing the game at the same time. So I think that's where the issues have come from like the Old Republic and the original Fallout games. So until I can get myself a they're Windows-based ones, unfortunately. Because I've got them like on Steam and GOG. Let's say they work perfectly fine. It's when I start streaming and recording that I'm seeming to have the problem. Now I don't know if it's a problem with the game, problem with the streaming software, my hardware, or more than likely a combination of all three. So those ones, I'm not saying I would never play them, but I am putting them on the back burner. Because of that, for
Too many
example,
riches lie within these coffers.
what do you call it?
Mazog is well paid for an orc.
That's increases. That reduces my agility. I don't really want that. Same for that. No, let's go with the shield. It's they're ones I'll go back to when I can have a dual screen setup, because they work on my machine perfectly fine. In fact, I was able to get the original Old Republic game to some pretty, for its age, decent quality. And I was able to crank everything up to the max, and it just looked pretty damn sweet. Yet for some reason in a windowed mode, it doesn't like it. And the fact that it's only really those games that's done it, it's made things, well, it was a bit frustrating. Let's just say that. But I tried the MMO version. Not a single problem at all. Granted, I wasn't able to have it up to full graphics like I would do offline if I was playing it on my own, but it works, and it works quite nicely. Like Witcher 3, for example, that's the desync. I've done a few tweaks and settings on that. That should be better, but there is still occasionally in the cutscenes going to be the thing where they do like the bad dubbing, when they'll be talking and then nothing will be coming out. And what was it on Monday? What did I play on Monday? Saints Row. That's working fine. That was brilliant, by the way. It's definitely not suitable for kids. Star Trek Online, as you probably all know, that's working sweet. Obviously, Lord of the Rings. It's just certain games just do not like being in Windows mode.
I will take up Ziegelberg
That's
and
basically what's
drive
happened.
Mazog from Moria. We have the strength for vengeance.
Okay, I think this might be the last in this book, or at least in this section of Moria, before it sends me to the Foundations of Stone. So what I will do is I will apply this, and then I think, yeah, after this it will be when I log out for the day. So, Bori, let's do this.
Pride oft heralds woe, it is said. With the power of the mithril axe Ziegelberg at hand, will pride overthrow the dwarves who seek to reclaim Moria? Or will it fuel the fire that burns within them to drive forth Mazog from Zabad Gothel at last?
Let's find out. Fight with Bori to the gates. Yeah, this is the sort of thing I like. Do. The good thing with regards to the Knights of the Republic MMO, which I'm going to call the Old Republic from now on, because otherwise I will get confused, is similar to like the Star Trek Online and this. I'll be setting up I call it a guild or a fleet or something like that, and there'll be, again, same sort of thing. There'll be like a guild housing, or it's a starship for this one. The only thing I've got to decide is, do I want to be a dark side fleet, like for the Empire, or do I want to make it for the Lights and the Republic? I'm thinking dark side. Or maybe you just do like a dual fleet kind of thing, if that's possible. But like the idea of us a group, people on stream, it's like chilling out in the starbase or starship, whatever it is you get, and then people need to do quests, missions, just help each other out. No demands will be made. No, I want to say to people, oh, you have to help someone else. No, you're not having that. If you want to help, yes. Would it go some way towards helping in game promotions and things like that? A little bit. But it's not going to be something I will demand of people, especially as I'll only be able to play it sort of like once a week. But it's also looking for the future as well, so things to be doing once the storylines have been done and things like that. It's like when the other couple of weeks back when someone in chat was having problems with one of their missions, they just simply could not get past. So just helped them out, make things a bit easier for everyone. That's quite fun. You go, right down there. So these 3 dwarves and an elf went into Moria. Yeah, I quite enjoyed that. So it's I realised today as well, without even meaning to, I've been sort of like transitioned into mostly playing MMOs on the day. So I mean, but I don't want to have them for every single day. I want to try and not do for every single day. Oh, I got to do it. Alright, wait. Why are you standing so far over there? Is this like a game of Ding Dong Ditch or something? I'll go up to ring it and then you just leg it. Huh. He's not coming out. Yeah, it's fair enough. I think 3 is a nice limit to have for the MMOs. Then it also gives it a nice break. Then it'll be like MMO day, non-MMO day, MMO day, non-MMO, and so on. Plus, also, I wanted the game to last me for ages, and I've unlocked quite a few things in the Old Republic as well. Like on my original characters, I pretty much managed to complete all the storylines. So I've unlocked all their bonuses and abilities. But I was thinking that starting again from scratch, different characters, will be good for streaming. I've got the house on Nar Shaddaa as well. It's quite a big house, and that was like one of the last things I did before my subscription last ran out. And I've also completed what was the storyline up until that point. I think they've added 2 more chapters since then, so it makes sense to start again from scratch with a new character, or characters, I should be saying. Just for streaming, like I did with this. Right, let's go with some fire. Yeah, it's saying to protect him, but from what? Oh, there he is. Okay. What? Oh shit. Why can't I just shoot him in the head? Seriously, I could take him out with like one shot. Right between his eyes. I know there's a storyline, but still. So he's just standing there. Yeah. There's no way you could dodge an arrow from there. There's a spike there. just standing there. I could just easily just go up to him, shoot him. Like, if he had like a burglar, the burglar would just go behind and slip a dagger between his legs, ribs. Wait. Oh, that'd be white. Oh dear. God of War. That's it. So they basically stunned us. Oh, they're gonna. So you're gonna steal the axe that I put so much effort into getting back and reforge it. And basically, to cut this guy's head off, Mazog's head off, and are you just gonna take it? You bastards! Oh, so you're sending me back to say what? Don't worry, lads. I'll avenge you. I could just... It's like the walk of shame, basically. All I need is a nun behind me ringing a bell. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, about that.
Dark things dwell now in Moria.
Bori's in trouble. A lot of trouble. And that axe, yeah, it's gone. It's been stolen. Where is he? Where's this bloody broker? Nah, that's his nephew, right? Okay. Oh, it's like one of the sieges I've got to do later. It's a skirmish. Yeah, about your nephew, mate. Don't quite know how to put this, but he be did.
Moria has brought us nothing but sorrow. We were fools to come here.
Yep, so you've lost both your son and your nephew and a mithril axe. Yeah.
I have sent word of Boris' capture to my cousin, but
Right,
he
so
will
where's-
want to speak with you.
Both back to 21st Tool, isn't it? Okay. Southern end of Durin's Way, north of the Great Dill. Right, yeah. 21st Tool, then to the Great. Yes. And that will be where I will. Ow. Yeah, I'm starting to feel it in my shoulder. That's where I will log out for the day. Also need something to eat as well. Where's the goat?
These halls will be great once more.
Is this Chamber Crossroads? Yeah, Chamber Crossroads. Still not doing too bad. So halfway to level 61, so I can't moan.
I grieve for my son, but there is no time to mourn. The orcs are nearly upon us. We will defend 3 locations, my friend. It must be enough.
Nice. Very nice. Okay. I'm looking at the stats of what I could possibly get. That's more for hand-to-hand stuff. That's the one I'd be wanting. That one. Not gonna do it now, but I'll speak to Broga. Where's Broga? Stand right by me. Deep Way is. Where's the Deep Way? Okay. Yeah. So, sorry if you have just joined me, but yeah, I don't want to push myself too hard and end up back in the state I was a couple of days ago. It was an interesting day, that medication I had to take. Like I say, the Monday is still that's going to be on. Will be about 7:30 GMT. That's Saints Row Day, which is an interesting game for that one. We're just about to got to the point where going back into the place where I need to go. If you haven't already, I do recommend watching the first video of that one because it has one of the best sequences in a game I have ever seen. And the music that goes along with it is just friggin' hilarious. It's just a perfect match. Tuesday will be Star Trek Online Day. Wednesday, Witcher 3. Thursday will be Star Wars: The Old Republic Day. It is indeed Saints Row 4. The main reason why I picked Saints Row 4 over number 3 wasn't because I don't have it, I do, but you just get in a mood to play a game that you haven't done for absolutely ages and you thought would be brilliant. And that's what Saints Row 4 is. It's one of the more hilarious games I've ever seen. One of the weapons that I've unlocked is called the Rectifier. Basically a probe that clears you out and sends you into orbit. It's a disturbing item to see, but it's just loads of stupid, absurd and puerile humour. My kind of humour. Yeah, some people prefer the third, but I just love the fact that number 4 it just takes that absurdity in number 3 and just cranks it up and makes it stupid. It's not for everyone, I'll admit, but there's a reason why I played it probably about 3 times now, just because it is that stupid. And Kinsey's in it. Trying to think what else I need to say. Yes, this Saturday as well, assuming I'm not ill again, is going to be the next chapter of Star Trek Adventures Damocles. I was trying to write the notes for it the other day, but unfortunately I could barely even focus. So I've already started doing that, and there is a rough mission outline for that day. That will be 8 PM GMT. It'll probably be about 2.5 hours long or so, something like that. And last time that actually went a lot better than I expected it to be. A few minor technical issues, but nothing that couldn't be sorted out. Then yes, we'll be back on Sunday with some more Lord of the Rings. Now, if you can join me on any of those days, especially on the Saturday, because that's quite a lot of work into Star Trek Adventures Damocles, isn't it? And I'd like to be able to share it with as many people as possible. If you can't, I hope you have a great week, and I will see you on the internet somewhere, hopefully. Bye bye.